Good morning, everyone. I hope everybody slept well. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. I hope everybody has a great day. I hope everybody spreads love, spreads kindness, spreads appreciation, spreads the ability to recognize that there's just things in this world that you don't know about people, but it doesn't give you the right to throw shade or hate. Spread love, so many times. And spread love for yourself. Spread love for yourself. That's for sure. So many people get lost in the Valentine's Day hoopla. If you're single, you're not married, or all this stuff. I've spent more Valentine's Day solo dolo than I have with anybody in my entire life. I spent more time alone than I have in relationships. Like, if I put all the years that I've been in a relationship or married, it hasn't been as much as me being single. I've been by myself a lot. I just have a lot of various different reasons. Choice, life, situations, obstacles, pain, betrayal, healing. There's a lot of different various reasons, gang stalked, cyber attacked, honeypot, all that kind of stuff. That all plays a part too. So go in today, spread love, spread kindness, spread it for yourself and spread it for those around you. And just be happy for another day in this upside down world we all live in. I have to say that. So I have to say that I saw this video last night and it really bothered the crap out of me. It bothered the stew out of me because I'd seen this before. And it just goes to show you how we have been programmed to think that this kind of behavior is okay. Because I have seen this video before. And of course, I found it to be weird. Something inside me was like, that's weird. But I didn't quite understand the severity of it until now, seeing the Epstein files come out, the old E-files. And it really hits me because I think it's important to recognize your standards, your boundaries, and what you know is right. What you know is right inside your mind, inside your heart, okay? And if you find yourself in situations or circumstances where it just doesn't feel right, something about it don't feel right. Something about it gives you the heebie-jeebies. Something about it is not making sense. Something about it is not aligning with your moral compass, okay? Because I found myself in situations like that a lot in the last decade of my life, surrounded by people where I'm like, what the heck is going on? Or seeing situations go down and I'm like, did I just see that? Or being surrounded by people that make decisions and actions and words come out of their mouth and I'm like, did I even know this person? Did I even know this person? And I know a lot of it stems from the fact that up until 2023, I was very easily swayed. I didn't have my boundaries up. I didn't have my standards up. I didn't have a voice. I didn't have a backbone. I was easily walked all over. I was a doormat for many. And a lot of people thought that they were going to be able to pull a fast one in reference to controlling my life. And so, hindsight 2020, Valentine's Day 2026, things are a little different. Things are a little different, okay? So I wanted to share this. Because it's really, really odd that this is even okay. And we live in a world now where totally cool. Nothing to see here, folks. Let's see here. I gotta go to I got 2 pages. It takes me forever for 0 views about that. Okay, well, let's see here. I guess they're gonna be funny. Story of my life. Okay, all good. I'll figure out a way. This right here.
He said he would date a 10-year-old girl in 10 years. Would you still vote for him? He said he would date a 10-year-old girl in 10 years. Would you still vote for him?
If he said what?
He would date a 10-year-old girl in 10 years. If he went up to a 10-year-old girl and he said he was going to be dating her in 10 years, would you still support him?
Oh, dude. And did he actually say that?
I'm just asking in the condition that that's true. Would you
Hold on. If you're asking me that right now, did he actually say that?
This is how we rationalize it. It's a simple question. It is a simple question, but we rationalize it because we have been trained to rationalize this type of thinking when it comes to him. And we all know who him is, okay? And when it comes to all of them, entangled in these files, entangled in the elites, it's like we rationalize their behavior because we've been trained to rationalize it. When it's a very simple question, yes or no, and the answer is a big fat no. Nowhere in this world, in this realm of things, is it okay for a grown man to tell a 10-year-old he's going to be dating you or marrying you or whatever, okay?
If you're asking me that right now, did he actually say that, and what's the source? Because
in the condition of him saying that, would you support him?
Oh man, look at you. Dude, if he truly, you know what? No, I wouldn't, but I support his I support the policies. But I'd like to see, no, I wouldn't support if I saw that.
He's getting the footage for you.
Yeah. Oh, God, okay.
Thursday night. You going up the escalator? I'm going to be dating her in 10 years.
Thursday night. You going up the escalator to a 10-year-old. I'm going to be dating her in 10 years. Okay, so let's let those pedos rationalize it. Let's let those pedos rationalize it. So because he said in 10 years, that means she'll be 20. She'll be 20 years old when he dates her. So because he said it that way, it's completely fine to talk to a 10-year-old like that, right? It's completely fine to talk to a 10-year-old little girl like that. Because it's him. It's loud. Because we've been conditioned to think this way. We've been conditioned to think this way. You know how sick that made me? Sick to my stomach? It made me cringe. And it's like, I don't think people understand the severity of all of this and how bad it truly is. How bad it truly is. For you, your children. Last night I watched a movie with my mom and my dad and my son. I haven't done that in months. It was the nicest time ever. It was the nicest time ever. God really blessed me with a prayer answered with that. I needed that. After the last few weeks, it's been hard, guys. It's been very hard. They have been throwing in shot after shot after shot, in just all walks of my life. And they're getting frantic. I know they are. They're scrambling. They're running out of time. Good, you should. You should be running out of time. I don't know what you expected. I don't know what you expected. I don't know. Yeah, you know, I can't guess or assume what goes on or what expectations other people have, especially that I've chosen to make my life a HELL, or especially that I've chosen to do whatever they decided to do to me. They know. Are they concerned? I know. Well, I guess they're gonna have to live in concern. But at the same time, it's like I am just so disgusted because I saw that last night and I was like, dang, I freaking resonate with that, because I was conditioned to take the treatment that I had been taking my entire life in different ways, and we all have. We've all been conditioned to take mistreatment and immoral behavior and stamp it with okay because of the way that these people operate. Those words should have never came out of his mouth in any type of reality to a 10-year-old. None. You don't talk to a 10-year-old like that. If that was your 10-year-old daughter and an old man said that to, what would you do? You'd come unglued. You would come unglued. And if you don't, you need to ask yourself, why? Why wouldn't you come unglued to protect your 10-year-old daughter from a man that says, I'm going to date you in 10 years? Did you want your daughter to date a 56-year-old man? Did you? Is that what you wanted her future to be like? And so we have to get to